How do you set goals to make sure that you're progressing in skateboard? I've been reading and researching a lot on how you set goals to improve your performance in sports. Today, I'm gonna take my own skateboarding journey as an example. When setting these goals, there are some best practices, and there's one framework that comes back over and over again, and that's the SMART framework. So SMART stands for specific, meaning that it should be very clear exactly what you're gonna do to reach the goal. Measurable, meaning that you can measure it to see if you have actually done it. Attainable, that the goal is within reach. Of course, it should be a bit hard to reach it, but it should be within your reach to keep your motivation up. Reasonable, the goal needs to be reasonable based on what you want to achieve. And timely, it should be very clear when the deadline for the goal is. So taking myself as the example now, I've been skating a lot lately, but I haven't had really clear goals, which has made my progress a bit sloppy, slow. And when setting these goals, one of the letters is R, which means that it should be reasonable based on what you want to achieve. That is, right now, I want to become a better street skateboarder. So that's what I've been thinking about when setting these goals. So for this time, I'm going to set a time frame of 1 month. So I'm setting goals for August right now, and then I'm going to follow up after August. How did it go? Was the time frame good? Was the whole goal strategy good? And then I can iterate for the next step. It's of course really important that you write them down so you can look back, what did you decide to do? And it's also a way for yourself to make them more tangible. So that's what I'm gonna do now. So the first trick that I'm gonna go for as one of my goals is 50-50 on a round rail. This is something that I've landed a lot of times, but I never get comfortable. On a good day, I might make 10%. On a bad day, almost 0%. So I'm gonna put down 50-50 round rail. So specific, I'm gonna learn this at my local spot round rail. And the measure here is that I wanna be 75% make it. So that's up from 0 to 10% today. So I think it's quite ambitious, but I believe that I can do it. Attainable, yes. Of course, feel that I'm gonna do it, but it's also a bit of a challenge. Reasonable, yes, it's reasonable. I wanna become a better street skateboarder, so it's perfectly reasonable. And then time, so August 31st of August, I should be able to do this. The second trick that I'm gonna go for is backside 50-50. Here again, specific, I'm gonna do it at a ledge at the local spot. I'm gonna go for a 75% here as well. Right now, I'm between 1% to 20%, depending on the day. And my style on this trick is really poor. It is attainable, also a bit of a challenge, reasonable for sure. And we have the same time here. And then the last trick that I've been working on a little bit lately, but I'm really bad at it, I can't do it, is Noseslide. So I'm gonna do it at the same ledge at the local spot. I wanna be able to slide half of the ledge. I think it's attainable for sure. A lot of people say this is an easy trick. Reasonable, yes for sure. And then same time. So now I have a very simple plan for what I'm gonna work on in August. I have 3 clear goals that I wanna reach that make sense for my skate progress, and I'm gonna be able to measure and follow up on them. Now the next question is, of course, how do I structure myself to make sure that I reach these goals? This will be the topic of another video where I break down my practice routines, my health routines, etc. Let me know if you have some tips, thoughts, or ideas. If you're a skater and wanna reach out, or someone else, please do. I'm always open. And make sure to follow this channel if you want more tips and follow my journey to become a really good skateboarder past 30.